I gotta tell you something I could do. I could be running around chasing you, but I won't. Cause I got better things to do. Rather spend my precious time chasing somebody who loves me too. If I got $1 for every time you slam the door, I would be the richest girl alive, live. If you hadn't run away every time I asked you stay, you would sleep right next to me tonight. No, you didn't want me, all you wanted was a game to play, and you couldn't handle that I had my way. I found your magic and your side chicks, I'm a winner, babe. No, you didn't win this, it's a part of the game. In the beginning I just didn't know that you're an enemy I held too close.
Hey, everybody. Child, I am resting in falling in love with Jesus. Falling in love with Jesus. Falling in love with Jesus is the best thing I have ever done. That's what I am resting in, and I hope that you are resting in Jesus, Buddha, whatever you believe in, the power of belief, law of attraction, your own philosophy, whatever works for you. I hope you are resting in that on this good Sunday, everybody. Welcome in. Glad to have you all here. Now, I made a promise to all of you, and by the way, I hope you guys did enjoy that recap video, and I had to respond to some things, but I hope that that response will bring peace to the valley. They already brought peace to my valley because God already deemed it so. Everyone else, in the words of Mel, God bless you on your journey. So let's do what we do, because y'all know I have been doing a brand new Nene Leakes interview video every single day leading up to part 2 that is dropping August 1st at 9 a.m. So last time, just to recap, y'all, we talked about how Nene said that Cynthia's opinionated and people got into her head about Nene. And I said in a quote that could be true, right? Because, you know, Cynthia is her own individual, Nene's her own individual, and we all hear things from many different people. But at the end of the day, it's up to us to be responsible enough to have the conversations that need to matter, for us to have a space to hear, but bigger than that, being able and willing and have the purpose of coming forth to be a solution. So that's what I have to say on that. So let's talk, y'all. Here we go. So Nene then says, she misses the friendship. She could work with Cynthia, but she would never rekindle the friendship. And listen, I think some people don't rekindle things because they understand the trauma that they went through trying to give their all to that situation, that friendship, that ship, whatever it is. And sometimes when you have given all you can do, the words of Diane McClurkin, you can just stand and watch the Lord see you through. Because after you've done all you can, you just stand. Man, y'all know that song? We fall down, but we get up. We fall down. Yes, we do, but we get up. My. For the saint is just a sinner who fell down. But they didn't stay there and got up. We all have had to stand after we've done everything we can do. And I feel that this interview has been really Nene setting the record straight about a lot of things that has been done, said, posted, shared, talked about, commented, gossiped about. And after this 2 bar, she ain't answering no more questions on any of these questions, okay? So the reason why Nene says that she could work with Cynthia but can never rekindle the friendship, but she misses the relationship that they had, was because she believes that Cynthia was in an alliance with other housewives and producers to stop Nene's bag. Now, obviously, in the words of Optimus Prime, there is more than meets the eye. Okay? I know some people may get upset by that because they think, oh my God, what are you trying to say? Trying to talk about somebody? Child, no. That has been said for how many years? All my blurs out there, my black nerds, come through in the comment section, let these people know that more than meets the eye has been said for a long time. There are Autobots and Decepticons, okay? So we don't know what has happened behind the scenes. Only Nene knows and only Cynthia knows. And listen, it is quite sad when at the end of the day that you lose a friendship because of mistranslation. And Nene did say that she really was about being for the show. That, she would talk to the girls about, hey, what parties are y'all throwing? What's happening in your lives? And she said she really invested into this show. And this is the thing I've realized. If you charge from the back with hate, venom, and anger, that message eventually gets to the front. And the soldiers will part to the sides and let you pass away. But if you charge from the front with love, compassion, and understanding, that message gets to the back and you all go forth and you win the war together than being an individual and being alone. I do not know if that metaphor works here, but I do believe that sometimes when we feel threatened, we will talk about somebody, we'll drag people into it, we'll just say anything just to get attention. And at the end of the day, it's a difference between you saying what's on your mind and just saying anything, just say anything. We are all human beings here. We are all broken in some capacity, but that doesn't mean that's who we are. Broken crayons still color. And, the first time I heard that quote, I'm like, oh, never thought about that before. That broken crayons still color. And yes, when you color with broken crayons, it's not as put together. It is not as succinct. It is not as articulately bright in the colors that are on the coloring book page. But yet and still, you still find joy in it because it was still used for a good purpose. So, and in addition to that, Cynthia's masquerade ball, when I think it was something with Nene and Cynthia at the time, and the iconic line that Nene said, it's amazing how many friends I have but don't know about it. I mean, child, really? I mean, that you can hang that up in a picture frame. Look at the words of Daddy Daycare. Laminated. Y'all remember Daddy Daycare with Eddie Murphy and Jeff Garland? Laminated. And let me tell you something. I feel like Eddie Murphy, just side note, can we talk? Eddie Murphy should do Daddy Daycare all grown up. That would be a movie I would love to see where the kids are now, because let me tell you something. Daddy Daycare humanized what it was to be a male trying to balance fatherhood and being married as a husband and trying to figure out who you are. And, you start to not really care about them because it's a job, but then these kids make you smile and life becomes way bigger than what you could imagine. It was so humanistic that we need more of that energy in the world today. So just a side note on that. But yeah, back to the Nene Leakes interview. It's amazing how many friends I have but don't know about. I feel that's true. You know, real friendship to me is not how many calls you have with somebody. It's not how much time you spend with them. It's not how many cash apps you send. It's not about what you can do for somebody. And bigger than all of that, it's not how long you've known the person. It is how you love them when you're not around them. And if you can love them when you're not around them, you will be able to showcase that love when you are around them, because that's just what is in you. And as we get to the end of this video, or this part, you know, Nene says that she didn't feel supported by the crew. That's what she said. She said that she did not feel supported by the crew. And, oh, child, I mean, you got Grips, you got, you know, associate producers, you have Video Village, you got runners, you got production assistants. Child, doing a reality show or doing anything in media, it is a team. Emphasis on T, with a capital T. And I mean, listen, at the end of the day, we, like I said before, we only know what we know, and Nene knows what she knows. And I will say that I think that that could be valid. If I'm really thinking about it, just because you're a part of something doesn't mean that people want you there. You know what I mean? There's a quote that says, go where you are celebrated, not tolerated. And just because she was on the #1 show doesn't mean that people treated her right behind the scenes. Doesn't mean that she felt comfortable in every scene. Sometimes, like, for example, with Melody Cherie going to Stormisha's party in the pasture. Melody went because it was... Oops, hang on, y'all. Hang on. Okay, sorry, y'all. Melody Cherie Rogers went because of the fact that it was a part of her job, and she wants Love and Marriage Huntsville to stay on there because she is a producer. So, you know, when you're doing a TV show, there is the show, taping the show, there is editing the show, there is promoting the show, there is figuring out what's next season, there's a summer break. There is so much. There is the key art shoot day where everybody is there for 12 hours taking pictures and videos, and, you know, press is coming by for exclusive interviews. It is so much to produce a show that at the end of the day, you do feel a sense of responsibility. So I can get why some people may feel upset with Melody Cherie, but also too, we do want the show to be on TV. We don't like the people on it, but we do love Melody. Well, not everybody does, child. Some people will use Melody and Melanators to have a channel, and then when they get checked by that said person that gave them a channel, then they want to run and cry like a little Mitch. That's neither here nor there. So, with that being said, Nene says she didn't feel supported by the crew. That can actually happen. So, that's what I have to say on this video. One love, much love, all of everybody. This has been another edition of Brainley's Virtual Tour Pit Stop. Like I said, I will have another video tomorrow. Yeah, and then that will be the end of it. So basically every day I have been doing a Nene Leakes video, and even though they don't get a lot of views, I see you on the comment section, and every day it's a new conversation about part 1 of this interview. I think that that is the true testament of any original content creator, is that what is the inch and how can you make it a mile? And guess what? Not everybody has watched the interview. So in this capacity, you can at least watch it for yourself. One love, much love, all love, everybody. Bye, 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 bye.
I gotta tell you something I could do. I could be running around chasing you, but I won't. Cause I got better things to do. Rather spend my precious time chasing somebody who loves me too. If I got $1 for every time you slam the door, I would be the richest girl alive, if you hadn't run away. Every time I asked you stay, you would sleep right next to me tonight. No, you didn't want me, all you wanted was a game to play, and you couldn't handle that I had my ways. I found your magic and your side chicks, I'm a winner, babe. No, you didn't win this, it's a part of the game. In the beginning I just didn't know that you're an enemy I held too close. Now